Today we have a ×2 chance on Sacred Shards, which means we might potentially be able to get a new legendary. That is always the hope and the goal, but on top of that, we also have a progressive chance. So let's go ahead and see if we can snag some new champions. I'm Cece and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first video of mine that you've clicked on, you are going to realize I like the way that I sound. This is not normally how I sound. I am battling a cold that has taken my voice from me. Now, if you are returning, then welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're doing hopefully better than I am. Now, I can't pass this up, which is why we are polling today, because it is ×2 chance of legendary champions. There's also a progressive. There's only 7 more hours for this champion. And it's a champion that I want because I would like to create some videos on him. So if I get him along the way, that would be absolutely awesome. Part of what makes this champion unique is that 3 of his skills actually are AoEs, attacking all enemies. And if I can get champions from the same faction, then it goes really nicely with his aura, but also his passive here. So in faction wars, this would be incredible. So it's a champion I would like to kind of play around with and highlight. I also think he'd be really nice for a wave clearing since we do have so many skills that are attacking all enemies. Now, this is my second account, so I did pull shards on my other account. Be sure that you do go and check out that video to see what we got. So this is the account that does have Thor on it. And if you guys know, I talk about it. He is my favorite champion on this account because of his wave clearing. I am going to have a video coming out with him specifically. Be sure you subscribe so you're able to see what I do with that champion. But without further ado, we need to go ahead and get into these shard pulls. As I said, I have 10 sacred shards. So that is 10 chances of, it's not really 10 chances, but of getting some new champions. As I said, I am hoping that we are able to get legendary, but if not, maybe we can walk away with some awesome new epics. Obviously, the legendaries in this game are it's very exciting when you get a legendary, but there's some really, really good epics in here, and I wouldn't mind getting somebody new, but I think I have pulled this champion twice. Say it isn't so. I have pulled you definitely multiple times. Now, potentially it might be on my other account, and that's the thing. If you have more than one account in Raid, sometimes you forget which one has what champions, but I will say I'm pretty sure I have you. That is something I might have to check afterwards, see if I've got him. Not necessarily a bad thing if he's on my other account. Maybe I got him here because he's not a bad champion. He's worth me to be able to actually go ahead and build. Maeve, I have definitely pulled. I feel like this account is just going to be a repeat champions of what I've already gotten. So she does have a sleep on that first skill, and then having a stun, so some crowd control out of this unit, and then she's got that skill, if you kill them, they cannot be revived. Not an amazing champion, not a terrible champion, but I've gotten both of these. I'd love to see something fully new. Oh, and Zargala, I for sure have her. Maybe it's not a good time to be pulling my sacred shards. All I'm getting here is repeat champions. Oh my goodness. Not to say Zargala's a bad champion by any means. Honestly, I haven't built her yet. I probably should, but it's just the fact that it's one that I've gotten. Let's see something new. Let's see some gold or some more purple. That's fine. Blood Beast. You look new. Hold on, what's on his back? What is under? Wait, why are you hiding it? What is that? Oh my, it looks like a person. Oh my, okay, enough about the looks. Skills wise, so we have a 30% chance of decreasing crit rate buff. Okay. Shield buff on all allies, equivalent to max HP. So we gotta build him tanky. Increased speed. The increased speed and increased accuracy is actually kind of nice. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 10% of their max. Okay, I mean, I'm intrigued. Let's put it that way. I am intrigued by this champion. So, not quite what I was wanting so far, but we'll see. She also looks familiar, not gonna lie to you guys. Attacks an enemy, 30% chance of placing a poison debuff. So she's got poison on the first skill, freeze on her second skill, decreased speed on the third skill. Third skill is attacking everybody though. Her in dungeons. I mean, she's got a bit of crowd control in her skills. Potential, maybe, just maybe I may build you. Okay, we have 5 left to go. Partway through and we're not looking too good so far, guys. I feel like my rates are turned off. Oh, she looks cool. She reminds me of Elenaril, actually. Her look, just like a darker version of Elenaril, although being a dark elf. Okay, let's take a look here. Attacks an enemy, 50% chance of placing continuous heal buff on if the hit is critical, so we want it to be critical ideally. Heals this champ by 15% of their max HP and a increased defense buff. Heals all allies once it's ascended, which she would be. Ally protection buff. Interesting, so just a very, very supportive faction Crips. Okay, very, very, very supportive champion. Yeah, I don't think I would run necessarily to build her. She's got an interesting kit though. All I'm seeing out of here is really heals. Well, what am I missing with this one? Heals all champs. I guess it's the ally protection buff. So essentially, like, I feel like her job is kind of keeping everybody alive. That's what I'm getting from this. Keeping herself alive so she could keep others alive. So we're not really, I don't think I'm necessarily getting like damage out of this champion, but okay. It's something new. I need her on my other account for Mikage Fusion. Hold up. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, I don't think I need her here. No, I've got her here. I need her on the other account. I have been trying to get her on my other account for so long, you guys. Her as a champion, though. Oh no, now I lost it. Her as a champion. Oh, I wanted to look at her skills. Where did she disappear to on us? My goodness. Oh, the fact I need her so bad on the other one. Well, and is she worth building on her own, though? I mean, now that I have two, right? Use one for Mikage and then maybe just build one. Oh, so she's a bomb debuff. Placing 2 bomb debuff. Yeah, okay, so she'll place a bomb and then her first skill having the chance of decreasing the duration of the debuff so it actually goes off. She also has a chance of placing on the... I don't know if I would build her. Have you guys built her? The Revive on Death is kind of nice with her, but I don't know. I feel like I have to get over the fact that I actually need her on my other account and I pulled her here. That's always how it goes. And that's the thing. If you have more than one account in Raid, I swear, you get the champions that you're looking for on like the wrong account that you need. He looks pretty cool. Attacks an enemy 3 times. We have a freeze debuff. Attacks all enemies 2 times. 30% increased speed buff. I like this. Fills the turn meter. That's nice. 45% chance of placing the freeze on there and then fills the turn meter for each freeze debuff. Oh, he seems kind of fun. Yeah, Fire Knight. I was looking at that Fire Knight as well. You know what? I'll probably build you. Also, you look pretty cool. I'll build him. All right, we got 2 more shards to go. Still no legendary. Maybe the last one. Ooh, Anya. Attacks an enemy 2 times, granting an extra turn. Attacks an 80% chance of placing a weaken debuff. Attacks an enemy 80% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff. Heals this champion. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna build her, you guys. Not sticking out to me. Now, I will ask you guys if you've got any remedies for like if your voice sounds like mine and you know it's really attacking. What do you guys do? I've been doing like tea with honey. That's been a big one, but I don't know. Maybe just give me a few more days. But you might hear a few videos coming out like this and we'll see how I progress from here. But we did not get a legendary, you guys. We only pulled epics. All right, let's see. Defiled Sinner. 50% chance of placing the decreased defense debuff. Okay, not bad. If 5 or more enemies are alive, does the following attack instead. Attacks all enemies, placing a 25% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Kind of interesting. Attacks an enemy and then attacks all enemies, inflicting damage equal to 15% of their max HP if the first hit kills an enemy. Second hit cannot be critical. Attacks all lots of AoEs coming into this too, though. Damage increases 10% for each enemy alive. You thinking what I'm thinking? Spider's Den. That's right. That's 100% thinking Spider's Den with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, take a look at all those epics I just got and see who I potentially for sure would want to build. Give you guys a reminder, these are the champions that I pulled. I'm gonna go ahead and click on everybody that I got. Let me know if there's any of these ones I should build or must build. Out of all of them, the only ones I'm kind of thinking like Virgus, he's one that I could see potential in, and there are some other like potential fun ones that I might be able to experiment around with. But overall, I didn't pull anyone I think that was really like game changing this time. And again, we did not get that legendary, so at the very least, at least it will go towards pity for the next time. And it also got some points for this Path of Spring, so I will go ahead and grab some stuff out of here. Not quite decided what I want to go for yet, but getting some of these books, definitely not a bad idea. I'm not going to go ahead and try to keep going to get myself the Soul Stone because I did not go for the legendary. Actually, on either of my accounts, this was a fusion. I did opt to skip, but maybe you guys went for it. Maybe you went for the Path of Spring, so maybe you ended up actually pulling some Sacred Shards yourself. If so, then I hope you guys had some luck with that. Maybe a little bit better than what I was looking at.
If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link.
Those are my Sacred Shards, and although I feel like I didn't get anything super amazing, hopefully you guys had some better luck. So let me know, comment down below, what did you guys end up pulling for yours? And be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. As I said, I'm going to do some highlight videos with some of the champions that I've got coming up soon. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Yes.